I just really want Donovan Mitchell, but we can get into the Heat
All right, enough of that
another
because
time. Yeah, enough
they're
of
not.
that, right? Enough of
The
that.
Knicks are the number one seed, or something. Can give up.
No,
Yes, we
Um,
are.
don't do that. Donovan Mitchell, I tweeted this. Don't do that. You will regret it for the rest of your career if you go to New York.
Nah, legacies aren't built in Miami, buddy. They're built
Oh,
in
really? Really? They're not?
they're built in the
Talk
Mecca.
Dwayne Wade, the third greatest shooting guard of all time. Talk LeBron winning his first 2 titles in Miami.
Could you
Huh?
imagine if LeBron won his first 2 titles in New York? Huh.
They were gonna go to New York,
They don't
right? That was
even
an
match up.
option. But guess what? Guess who? Guess why they didn't go,
Yes, yeah, I
Justin?
know. Believe me, I know.
James Dolan,
Okay.
who I've been telling
Who
you
has a-
since we met, is the worst owner.
This
in
isn't a Knicks conversation.
ball.
I just wanted to
there were
throw
guys
it in there.
though to have a say about that. Who has a better future, Miami or New York?
Miami.
Really?
I
Yes,
feel like
because of
Miami is closer to their window being closed than the Knicks are.
No,
So-
no, because we have leadership and stability that you do not have, and you're desperately grabbing to try and get. You haven't had that for years.
Listen, I'm just saying we see the sun right now, and we're about to open the window. So
But guess what? We in South Beach, we see the sun all the time.
yeah, and a lot of rain.
Ain't no rain.
When Jimmy Butler's making like 52 million at 36, and Kyle Lowry is still going to be on your books a year
Well,
before.
we don't know if Kyle Lowry's still gonna be in the books.
Okay, it's going to be pretty hard to move off of him. And Duncan Robinson is making almost 20
Hey,
million.
like I
to
said,
back
there's a
up
sucker
there.
born every day, though.
I think with Eric Spoelstra, yeah, you guys got the coaching
Like New
advantage by
York.
a mile. But the Knicks are going to have RJ. RJ will develop into a player better than any perimeter guy that was alongside Donovan in Utah. Jalen Brunson can be a number 2 scorer. He showed that in Dallas. I think that trio, the three of them, so long as RJ, if he can get enough opportunity to develop, that'd be the biggest question. I think that'd be better than Donovan, Bam, and who else? You're giving up all your draft picks. You're going to give up Jovic. I just think
We don't have
Donovan
any
is-
draft picks to begin with.
you guys
Yeah, we got like
all
nothing.
pick swaps is what I'm saying. So you don't even have any to use.
We haven't really been using that many draft picks anyway. I mean, we've succeeded on Bam and Tyler Hero, but I mean, we forget
Hero
about
would be
Justice
gone.
Winslow.
I just think that next big three would be pretty good. I think RJ may lose a lot of opportunity to grow, but that's the highest profile guy.
I think you're missing with Jimmy. Jimmy's not, and we've had this argument about Donovan Mitchell with the athleticism, and it deteriorates. Jimmy Butler's wasn't built off of his athleticism. So I mean, he can still be Jimmy Butler into his late 30s. I have no qualms with that. Bam Adebayo is just going to get better. I mean, if he develops that mid-range shot as like a consistent weapon, he's going to be just fine.
Okay, so are those your two that you're relying on?
That's
right now we are. I mean,
Right now,
Bam
okay.
is the Bam. Yeah, for the future. I mean, he's not going to be the best player, but he's going to be number 2 or 3 depending on who's with him. Jimmy is for the recent near future.
And the Knicks are on the come up.
They're not on the come up. What are you talking about?
They need a coach before
They're
they're
not
actually
on
on
the-
the come up.
We
I
were
think
just
we-
the
I
first.
think we
We
have
were
a
number 1 seed last year.
And that's like I said, your window is slowly closing.
Where?
How
made a
old
great
is Jimmy
point.
Butler?
He actually made a great point about Jimmy, though. Jimmy is so crafty in the way he scores. He's got the ninja cuts, the up fakes. He can get to the foul line. Yeah, he relies a lot on his burst, but he's so creative in the ways he can get to the rim and score from mid-range. I think in 3 years, Jimmy's still going to be a high-level starter and one of the best wing defenders. He already is at 32.
Okay, John,
And Jimmy,
in 3 years,
and
in 3
Jimmy,
years,
and Jimmy can impact the game without scoring. We've seen that.
in 3
Yeah, but
years,
he's not
does
going to
Miami
actually
have a
space the
championship?
floor.
And I said
No.
Miami's winning a championship in the next 5 years.
I asked John because I knew you were going to say yes.
Yeah, well,
I would say no, because your calling card is how well you can develop young players, all the undrafted guys. But I think there's a certain limit when you don't have the supernova. And when you have the supernova in a place like Miami, oh my goodness.
well, we're gonna get one.
Ooh, yeah, you said about Giannis and how did that work with the BAM extension. You guys did it in a creative way. Can extend him or sign
Giannis
Giannis.
wanted to
and
stay in Milwaukee. There was nothing we could do about that.
That's the point. You say you do until you can't, and it's over. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but Milwaukee actually did the necessary steps to build with Giannis to become a better team. Utah has not done that with Donovan Mitchell, so there's no reason for him to stay there.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying when it comes to Danny Ainge, he's gonna take the best offer. The Knicks have more draft picks. They have
He
better
is.
draft
I
picks.
can't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna dis. I'm not gonna.
Truth
I
be
can't sit
told,
here
I
and
would
argue
rather.
that point that New York doesn't have a better offer on the table. They do. I can't argue that. But Pat Riley is the godfather for a reason. He's found ways to do things in other areas to get
This is
things
not.
done.
This is Danny Ainge. This is not Kevin McHale. I look at this and I say to myself, if I'm Danny Ainge, I would much rather Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish, and Emmanuel Quickly than Jovic, Tyler Hero, and just less picks. Like that's
Yeah,
your
but
offer.
that's why you would have to add another team.
And correct me if I'm wrong. You guys already gave Jovic his rookie extension, so you wouldn't be able to move him. I think you did. So you wouldn't even be able
Who?
to. Jovic, the first round pick out of Serbia.
Oh yeah, no, you can't. You can't trade a
Yeah.
recently
Yeah, he
signed
got his
player.
extension, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep. So you wouldn't be able to move him either.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
didn't
why.
expect to move him.
With Pat Riley there, I'll always believe that Miami is going to put together a competitive team. I'll never knock that. But I do believe there is a window, and it is closing. Much like Phoenix. Not saying I think you guys have a way better roster right now, but I think you're more complete. But like I said, you guys, you need that score. You know you need the score, and if the Knicks are going to get him, where are you going to get it from?
Other
Ooh.
people.
Other people? I really don't know what guard to be on the market because I don't think Booker would be there. I think Booker's Mr. Phoenix. I don't see him ever leaving, to be honest with you guys.
Okay. I don't know who because I can't give you a name, but listen, I know that Pat Riley's been trying to make a move for a couple of years now, a big move to get a big time player on there. So I have all the faith in the world in him to get a deal done for someone who I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see and find out. Could it be KD? Maybe Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell could be.